Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I do want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to join the Patreon, you can join at patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. I do have it capped to only 2 tiers now. And again, like I said before, once that is filled up, that's completely done, right? Let me just, and I wanted to go into SPX and kind of what happened those last couple of days, or this last week really, because all we did was just kind of push up super heavy. We are running on the weekly levels. If you guys want to check what the weekly levels are, give me a second. You guys can just kind of screenshot this and set these levels up as, wherever you guys want. And these levels are, for me personally, I set them up on anything that's hitting the most wicks, right? So again, wick, 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 and then wick right here, wick, 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 and minimum 3 wicks at least. That's usually what I look for. Minimum of 3 wicks to see what's going on. But again, you guys can set them up however you want. Again, I usually look them up minimum of like a couple of wicks. Actually, let me see where this one's at. How does this work? This one, yeah, I don't like this one because it doesn't work. Yeah, I like this level better right there. Again, yeah, usually I do 3 wicks, right? So these are my weekly levels right now. And again, this is very, very simple TA for you guys. Anybody can really follow. It's just kind of going based off of broken levels, right? And we can kind of base this off of like back here, right? So initially, you broke this level, right? Came back down a little bit. Came back about 10 bucks, broke it again, came back halfway, and then you pushed, right? Usually that's kind of be your indicator right there if any level gets broken to the upside on the weekly, right? You have this candle, bullish candle breaking above weekly, pushed up, came back down, retested, but again, eventually hit this 495. Again, you broke this level up here, came up like around 50%, retraced, and then you pushed up again. Same thing right here. You broke all the way up, right? This is a little too close to that weekly, so I would have probably waited for a retest of this level. You retested, and you came right back up, right? Again, you broke this level, came back, but eventually you ended up hitting that. So what's happening right now is you're breaking this level to the upside, right? You're breaking this up to the upside at 514. You broke the level at 509. So right now what I'm looking for is a reach or is a push to 514. Again, you can retrace maybe back to like a 501 maybe and then push up, but again, you did break above this weekly level, so I am ultimately looking for a push up to this trend here, right? So at least a push like this before dropping further. I am bearish to like a 484 right now, and that's closer to my 470 target, right? Again, this really depends on what we do at this level, because if this breaks, right, if you break to the upside, then that's already a break of trend. You come back down, retest, and you probably keep pushing up, right? So again, really just depends on what you do at this trend. I will personally not be doing anything yet. I do think we come back down after we hit this trend, but if we hit this trend, right, the easiest way to find a short is to look for the first hit, right? This, I would consider this a very first. Let me see. There we go. Oh, wait. Other way, actually. From high to low, we're looking at... This is a... Whoops. We are looking we're looking at a golden pocket. Look at that, a 618 golden pocket retrace on the fib. This is exactly what I would deem as essentially a perfect divergence, right? So you'd basically take this back, right? You would short this perfectly right there at 514.8, and then you run this all the way down, more than likely to like a 484. But we can get that target pretty easily by running our trend. We're looking for that top of the hit of the trend. Then you go to the low, and then you run it back here. And look at that. Look at that. Our levels are almost perfect there. See, 483.6 would be the target. That would be first target. So my first target would actually be a little bit lower. I might actually just do the target at 484 just because, what is it called? We do have a trending fib there, and you would go to the right, you would go to the left and actually see where, if there's any, you would actually use these levels to see which one has the most support, right? And immediately I would probably go with a level of right there. So I'd say the target is actually 478. So I would definitely take a short right here. This is exactly what divergence is, right? To take a short, I would take my short right at this level, right? Run this all the way down to 478. and I would set my stops roughly like right here. So all in all, you're looking at a 1,000% gain, right? Because it's a 1001 RR, 10.16. So for every $100 you risk, you're making $1,000. Again, this is more for like a trade on like forex or like futures and stuff, whatever, right? If you're risking $100 on this thing here, you're making $1,000 if this 478 level hits. But again, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm definitely more on the bear side right now, towards the low side, and I do think we're probably headed. We're probably going to hit a little bit. We're going a little bit higher to 514.8, 515, and then I would definitely take the short to the low side. But if you break to the upside, right, as long as you don't break possibly 523, then maybe you have a chance of coming down. But again, if you break above to the upside on this 514, you close a daily up here, there's a really good chance you're going to test all-time highs at 526, which again, I don't think is going to happen, but you definitely can if you have a bunch of bull power and you keep pushing above this 514.8. So we'll see what happens. I would personally long right now to like 514.8. That's kind of target right now. And then we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, everything does look bullish coming in on Monday. Again, I'm definitely bullish towards this next weekly target right here, which is 5148, which is I think it's gonna be resistance now. Yeah, it's basically gonna be support turned into resistance, right? Support, broke it, and then you're probably gonna come back, retest, and then drop right from there. So that's what I'm thinking. I think we'll probably hit 514 or 5148 on the SPX sometime this week, and then the next target would be 474. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye bye.